How's it going, guys? My name is Mr. Boss for the win, and in this video I'm going to be talking about something pretty cool that I learned about Call of Duty Ghost, so let's get started. Alright, so Legend of Thunder, or Thunder 402, Thunder 402, however you may know him, he's a beast, did a video a few days ago, I think it was yesterday or something like that, talking about how the Marathon perk in Call of Duty Ghost is going to have unlimited sprint, and for the longest time I was always under the assumption that Marathon was going to be longer sprint duration, not unlimited sprint. The last time we saw unlimited sprint was in Black Ops 1 and in Modern Warfare 2, and in Modern Warfare 3 and in Black Ops 2, we have been using, a lessened version, extreme conditioning, where you get to sprint for a little longer duration, but that is it. Now, I pondered on this for a little bit, and at first I said, wow, that's really overpowered. All the footage I've seen from Call of Duty Ghost so far, the game is incredibly fast, and now when you add a perk into the game that allows you to sprint for an unlimited duration, is definitely something that could have thrown a wrench in this whole equation of trying to balance a game. But then I thought about it, and I'll give you my explanation right now on why I think this is a good thing. So, I can't give you really any good examples of Modern Warfare 3 because I didn't play that game long enough to know what perks were really overpowered. So, I'll give you my experience from Black Ops 2. I play a lot of Domination and I play a lot of TDM. Now, TDM, I can guarantee you for sure, is a very slow game mode. Domination, when you seem to be playing on a bigger map like Drone, Carrier, Turbine, is a very slow game mode. And I think that is due to, one, people playing a little bit more defensively, and two, the lack of a extreme conditioning that allows you to travel as far as you want without stopping. I think that's what made Modern Warfare 2 and even Black Ops 1 Domination games really fast-paced, is that if you wanted to, you could have a class that would allow you to run across the map at whatever speed you wanted and for as long as you wanted. And I think that was actually pretty cool. So like I said earlier, when I first heard this news, I was kind of skeptical. I didn't know what to think, because Infinity Ward games are typically much faster paced than Treyarch games. Treyarch games, being World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2, have typically been a more slower pace, a little bit more about the gun, a little slowed down, and I really like that style. Infinity Ward games, when they do it right, like Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, are a little bit more fast-paced and a little bit about the action, and I think that is really cool as well, but it has to be done right in order to work. And I was going into this saying, wow, Marathon, you might as well just write that off as the most powerful perk in the game, because it would be an extremely powerful perk. But then I remembered that because the perks are so stretched out in this game, and what I mean by stretched out is they only do like one thing. So I'll give you an example. So there is Bandolier in this game, or Call of Duty Ghost, and there's Scavenger. And in previous games, Bandolier and Scavenger have essentially been the same perk. You've started with more ammo and you're able to collect blue bags off the ground. Now those two perks are separated. The same can be said about falling damage and running faster, with lightweight, etc. And that is what's going to be happening with Marathon. The only purpose that Marathon gives you in this game is to run faster, or for not run faster, but run for an unlimited amount of time. It doesn't allow you to hurdle over objects any quicker. It's not dexterity. It doesn't give you any falling damage. There's no pro perk value. So the Marathon perk only does one thing, and that's why I think it isn't going to be overpowered. Because it would be overpowered if it applied more things to it, but because, like I said, the perks in Call of Duty Ghost are so stretched out to where they've never been before. Another example, I think, is like Tac Mask, where, or I think they split up like, Flak Jacket and Blast Shield in this game. So they did that with all the perks. They tried not to make each what I'm trying to get across is they're trying to buff certain perks because they know that they don't have any, affiliation with any other abilities. So I actually think that is a really cool idea. I know that's going to help with objective game modes a ton, especially because Domination is no longer 2 rounds, which I actually think sped up the game of Domination. It made it much more quicker. Because you didn't have to wait out the 200 rounds per minute. If you won like 180 to 90 because the time ran out, you could do that. There was no like forcing it to go to 200. So there's definitely going to be a lot more comeback wins, and I definitely think that it will help in objective game modes, especially like Domination. I play a lot of Domination, TDM, and Free For All, which I think that Unlimited Sprint is key, because those game modes I think are the slowest in the game, whereas you get something like Demolition or CTF, even though there's a spawn delay, is pretty fast paced in its own. So I'm really excited about this news. Unlimited Sprint is cool. We haven't seen it in a few years since my great old game of Black Ops 1, so I'm really excited to see how it turns out, and I definitely want to hear from you guys. So that being said, definitely leave a comment down below. Which Marathon or extreme conditioning do you like best? The one where it just gives you a longer sprint duration, or do you like being able to run as long as you want and for as free as you want? So definitely leave me a comment down below. I'm anxious to hear from you guys. Be sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.